Hello and welcome to this festive morning yoga flow. This is a full body practice and it is suitable for all levels. It's perfect to do in the morning on Christmas Day before chaos and eating and socializing ensues. This is perfect. It's going to help ground you. It's going to help prepare your tummy for eating, and it's just going to make you feel really good and ready for the day. We're going to start in an easy seat, Sukhasana. So meet me there when you're ready. Crossing at the ankles, sitting up nice and tall in the spine. Take a moment to get yourself comfortable. Rest your hands on your knees and relax the shoulders down, sitting up tall in the spine. Relax your jaw. Relax the skin in between your eyebrows. And start to deepen your breath. Bring your hands to your belly. Place one hand on top of the other. And breathe deep through the nose. Feel that expansion in your belly as you inhale. And then as you breathe out, it crests and falls. Take 5 more slow inhales on your own. Really feeling that expansion. When you finished your 5th and final breath, release your hands from your belly and just rest them on your knees. Slowly drop your right ear over your right shoulder for a nice neck stretch down the left. Inhale here. Exhale, roll chin to chest and take it to the other side, left ear over left shoulder. Pause for a breath in. Exhale to the other side. Stay for a breath. Exhale back to the left. Pause for one more breath. And exhale to bring your head back to neutral. Inhale to reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Reaching with the fingertips. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Right hand comes to left knee. Left hand comes to the ground behind your hip. Inhale to lengthen through the spine here. As you breathe out, take it away into this twist, gazing past the left shoulder. Pause for a breath. Exhale, slowly unravel and inhale to reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand comes to right knee. Inhale to lift up through the spine. Exhale to gaze past your right shoulder. Inhale, breathe into the rib cage. Find that expansion in your belly. Exhale. Slowly untwist and come back through to center. We're going to head into all fours now. Tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Spreading the fingertips nice and wide, pressing into the mat. Find a nice neutral spine here. And then when you're ready to inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look forward, cow pose. Exhale to round through the upper back, tuck the chin for your cat. And we flow between the two. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to round through. One more round here. And then exhale to come back to your neutral spine. Pull the pit of the belly in and up and curl your toes under and slowly lift the knees. Find your hovering table here. So you just want your knees about roughly an inch off the mat. From here, we're going to tilt the hips to the left. And then come back through to center and tilt them to the right. And back to the left. And back to the right. Keeping this movement, we're going to slowly continue to lift the hips all the way until you find yourself in your downward facing dog here. Take a minute to adjust the hands and feet if you need, and continue to bump the hips from side to side. Keeping a generous bend in the knees. And breathing deep here. Slowly find stillness in your dog. Reach the heels down and melt the chest towards your thighs. Big breath in. Exhale. From here, we're going to step the left foot across the right foot across the left, and take steps all the way to the top of the mat. When you get there, find your Uttanasana forward fold. You want feet to be hip distance apart, and keep a softness in your knees as you drape the head down. Option to sway gently from side to side if you like. And then bend the knees even more and we roll through the spine. Find your mountain pose, Tadasana. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Pause for a breath. Relax your shoulders down. On your next breath in, reach the arms all the way up and overhead. And as you breathe out, we're going to dive forwards back to our Uttanasana forward fold. Find your halfway lift here. So bring the hands to the shins and lift the torso coming into your flat back. Exhale back to your forward fold. From here, we're going to shuffle the feet together, really together, and then bend your knees and rise up. Find your Utkatasana chair pose. Squeeze the thighs together and reach your hips back, sinking into the heels. From here, we're going to bring hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And we're going to find our twist. So we're going to take our left elbow to the outside of the right knee and open out into our twist in your chair pose. Sink the heels down and press the hands together. Draw the shoulder blades down and away. And then from here, we're slowly going to start to lift the left heel. And then slowly step the left heel back. Come into your low lunge, Anjali, maintaining that twist. Inhale from here. Exhale, we're going to unravel from this twist and open out into our warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So pivot on the back foot and bend into that right knee generously. Extend your arms out from side to side. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Pause for one more breath. From here, straighten the right leg and reach your right arm up and back. Find your reverse triangle, Viparita Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to turn back to the top of the mat and step the left foot forward. Bend your left knee in towards your chest And we're going to find our Christmas tree pose. So bring the left sole of your foot to the inside of the right thigh. And squeeze everything into the midline as you find your drishti. Ground down through that right foot. Now from here, we're going to find some playful movement options to reach the arms up and overhead. You can bring your arms down and find a chest opening here. You can find a twist. And maybe you just want to sway gently from side to side, really challenging your balance. There's really no right or wrong here. We're just playing. Maybe you can play with your gaze and take it up. Or maybe you even want to close your eyes and really challenge your balance. And of course, falling is welcome. So we'll stay here for a few more breaths. Moving around. And then slowly, when you're ready, left foot comes back down to the mat. And we inhale to reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale to dive forwards into your forward fold. Inhale for your Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we plant the hands and step back to plank. Phalakasana, option to keep the knees lifted or you can lower them down. From here, we lower all the way to the belly. Inhale to lift the chest, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, we head into our downward facing dog from here. Lift the hips up and back. Pause in your downward dog, big breath in. Exhale. From here, you can take steps to the top of the mat or you can bend the knees, look forward and take a big step all the way. Step, hop, jump, you choose. Find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to bend the knees and roll up to your Tadasana, mountain pose. Pause for a breath. Exhale. Relax your shoulders down. Inhale to reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, we dive forwards into your Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Shuffle your feet together, really squeeze the feet together. Bend your knees, send the hips back, find your chair pose. Squeeze the thighs together and lower your hips. Sending your weight into your heels. One more breath here. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Finding your twist on the other side. So right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee this time and we twist to the left. Careful you're not sending your hips forward. Really want to keep your hips nice and neutral here. Stay for one more breath. Exhale. Slowly lift the right heel. And step the right foot back, find your twisted lunge. Inhale to open the chest. And then from here we unravel, coming into our Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 on the other side. Bending into that left knee generously. Relax the shoulders down, take a breath. Nice. Right hand comes to the back of the right thigh and we straighten the left leg, reach up and back. Viparita Trikonasana. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Nice. From here, we turn back to the top of the mat and step all the way forward. Find your tree pose. So right sole of the foot comes to the inside of the left thigh. Holding onto a wall or a piece of furniture if you need. And take this time to, again, play with your balance. Moving around here. Maybe swaying from side to side like a tree in the wind. Or you can find a twist. Play with your gaze, maybe look up or down, or close your eyes. Or maybe you just need stillness. One more breath here. Exhale, slowly lower. The right foot comes back down. And we inhale to reach the arms all the way up. Exhale to dive forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to step back to plank. Option to chaturanga, flow through your vinyasa. You can inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Very nice. Pedal out the heels, maybe bump the hips from side to side. And then inhale when you're ready, we lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale to bend the right knee and squeeze it into the chest. From here, place your right knee by your right wrist. And we find our Kapotasana pigeon pose. Walk the back knee back. And take a minute to get comfortable here. You can place a block under your right hip if you need some additional support, or maybe a rolled up pillow or blanket. You can stay in this upright position here, or you can come down to the forearms. And if you want to take it all the way to sleeping pigeon, open the elbows wide and rest the forehead down. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. Very slowly use your hands to press yourself back up. Then head back into your downward facing dog. Pick up the back knee and step back to downward dog. Pedal out the heels and reset. Ready to take it away on the other side. So slowly lift the left foot when you're ready. And then bend that left knee and squeeze it in. Place your knee down by your left wrist. Walk your knee back, your right knee back, and roll onto the top of the thigh. We're not dumping our weight into our left hip here. Inhale to lift the chest. You have 3 options here. You can stay upright, you can come down to the forearms, or you can open the elbows wide and rest the head down for sleeping pigeon. You choose. Again, we're here for 5 breaths. Very slowly use your hands to press yourself back up. And we come onto the left hip and swing the back leg round. Extend both legs out long. We're going to go into our seated forward fold. So you can keep a slight bend in the knees and flex the feet up to the sky. Roll forwards on the sits bones and inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale to hinge forwards at the hips and reach towards the feet. You can keep your hands on the mat if you can't reach your feet, or you can hold on to the ankles or the shins. Inhale to gaze forwards wherever you are. Exhale to bow the head down, folding all the way. We'll pause here for 5 breaths. Slowly roll all the way back up. And we're going to come and down and lay on our backs. Ooh. Pull the knees in towards your chest when you get there. Give yourself a little hug here. Rock gently from side to side. And then bring the knees over the hips, shins parallel to the mat, and allow your knees to fall to the right. We're going to head into our supine twist. So open the left arm out to the side and gaze to the left hand. Breathe into your belly. Coming back to that feeling of expansion. 2 more breaths here. Slowly come back through to center. And we'll take it to the other side. Allow the knees to fall to the right, to the left. You might want to reshuffle your hips if you need. And then reach your right arm out to the side. Gaze towards your right hand and breathe into this twist. 3 breaths here. Slowly we unravel and pull your knees back in towards your chest. Rock gently from side to side. And now we extend the legs out long, find your Shavasana. We'll just take one more opportunity here to find some peace and quiet, some calm, to ground ourselves and prepare for the rest of the day. Allow the benefits of your practice to sink in. Take your hands and rest them back on your belly. We'll take 10 slow, deep breaths here, focusing on that feeling of expansion with every inhale. Very slowly start to bring yourself back. Find some movement in your fingers and toes. Maybe roll the ankles and the wrists. Reach your arms all the way up and back. Take a deep breath and a big stretch. Ooh. And then pull the knees into the chest. Rock gently from side to side. And then when you're ready, roll onto one side and press yourself back up to a seat. Find a cross-legged seat or a comfortable seat of your choice. Sitting up nice and tall, let's finish this practice here with one final deep breath in together. So when you're ready, inhale, reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale to sigh it out and float the fingertips back down. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. And that's it, that's the end of the practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this festive yoga flow. Don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of today's practice, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you for next class and have a very Merry Christmas.